Hey guys, we're playing Vampire. It's on game before, but never finished it. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna be starting over because I forgot how to play this completely. In 5:21. Game. Huh? All what I remember is my action. What I do depends. The end of the game depends on my action. That's all what I remember. Again, the butterfly effect.
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers.
Oh?
A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science.
Oh.
I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Life but death. I have to use that line now.
Death.
That.
Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss.
So.
Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
I know the ending affects. I know my actions affect the ending. Because I played the game at least 2 times and never completed the end. Because of how difficult it was, and I played on normal. And the ending's difficult. So again, butterfly effect. Oh. I love the music in this game too. So long. I do remember that I have to follow this trail of her.
Thirsty. So thirsty.
Drink a cup of water. I'll go flitter. Bum, bum, bum. Out of the whole game, has to be my favorite soundtrack. My sweet brother. What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no. Mary!
What was that?
Hold on. Please, hold on.
Oh, a tattoo.
Mary. No. No.
Poor Mary.
This horror. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
My hair's in the way. Okay, we're good.
These patrols are after...
Turn. That's much better.
No! No! Don't shoot! This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here.
Yes. Oh, we can't look at anything yet.
No! Please! Stop! I mean you no harm.
Run, Jonathan, run!
Oh, Mary.
Tut 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 tut
What's all
tut
this
tut tut.
about? Shit, where'd it go? Now, I can defend myself. Kill that thing! Who are you?
Me?
Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice. Who are you? Stupid beast! Sorry.
What was I dodging?
No, please, stop! Who are you? It's one of them vermin.
Oh. The bullets. That's what I was dodging. Oh. Okay.
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech! Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's... That'll do the rest of the job. Just leave me. The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone.
I did damage. Like fire. Cool. Don't let me read.
I need to find somewhere to hide.
All it told me was stamina.
Let me go!
Fire equals stamina. That's all what I got.
I need to find shelter. Is anybody there? What is this place?
No, I would not be able to move that.
Abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
Excuse you. I'm talking. Anyways, I would not be able to move that book. Even if it was in. I could barely move mine on my own. It's pick upable. She don't look. Ooh.
Wait, this one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
Oh, that's me. That's my watch. How dare those hoes steal my watch? Oh. I do remember I can craft. But I need materials for it.
Dreams for the Red Queen that sleeps under crown of stone, that she might linger longer, her eyes as white as wool.
Who goes there?
A prayer summoned by warrior song. A child born from darkness must take scent of his.
Who's there? Are you referring to me?
Oh?
No! I still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
Like what Jonathan? What? What's that so much that you need to be doing? Oh? Vibrant. Oh?
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No! There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing. No, it never got easy.
So much. 16th October. Asleep. Coughed all night. Fever made her delirious. A loud noise in the morning. Big machine come in to dig a big hole in the ground. Some sort of. Maybe I should go there. 16th October. Talk to the men. Like, they told me that they are digging mass graves around London. Safety measures apparent. Is there a new epidemic? Is the flu coming back? They had no work. Becky slept a little last night. The foundry has and there are no more jobs. I went to London to find some groceries and no trains. It took me the whole day to cross the Thane. Becky seemed better. The soup I made a soup she ate. Found no drink. A few sleeping pills on the black market. We have no money. Maybe I could go to Brook Hospital, but it's so far. They're leaving for so long. October. Becky threw up. Becky threw up the meal. She is so frail now. She says he says she hears voices outside. Says she wants to eat. If I meet Carl, I'll barricade the house for 25. The men with the mechanical shovel have stopped digging the grave. I heard shouts last night. They were attacked. Now there are only few boats throwing bodies day and night to the giant. The smell is. We should have left this house a week ago, but Becky refuses to. Rather die, she said with an. Is she torturing? October. Becky just attacked me. She jumped on me from the stairs, tried to bite me. Me back. Went upstairs and locked myself in the bed. That scared me. Locked myself in the bedroom. Now I hear her crying and mumbling downstairs. I retrieved the gun I had stealing the board. Now I'm ready to use it to protect myself. I did not sleep at all. Becky spent the whole night screaming at the door, asking for my help, begging me to let her. But I was too afraid to open. I'm just waiting. It would be too long. Pray God it will end. So hungry. I need to go downstairs. I tried to go downstairs this morning. Becky was sitting in by the chimney. She was panting like a dog, looking at me, following me. With her, the gun at her face, but she did not react. Then I pulled the trigger. 25th. House is silent like a tomb. No more noises. Dead now. Forgive me. I knew what to save you. I'll be with you. Is there anything else before I go?
am sorry.
For Mary.
Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
For Mary.
I can almost feel the sun's rays like a physical weight pressing against the wood.
Oh? Okay, then I won't go out there. I think I got everything then. Everything.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it.
Nini, Jonathan.
So be it.
Not that, Nini. Nuh-uh. Not that, Nini.
Rational thinking only.
Wrong Nini. Nuh-uh. Get out of the bed. No. I'm not pressing triangle now. I'm pressing every button other than triangle. Not working. If I must. Oh, that scared me. Oh.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is, as mad as the moon, who takes blinding sunlight into a glowing reflection.
Oh. Evolution. Yeah, evolution. Final beds allow you to evolve and an experience point up in begin by selecting the skill. Begin by selecting the available skill. Auto healing cost. You turn your own blood to damage. Uses this blood to heal nor to damage, increasing his flesh. Over time, this 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 vampiric ability can be extremely powerful and is sure to surprise any unwary vampire hunter. We think vampires as more immortal. But if you can block their unnatural regenerative capabilities, they are more vulnerable to things. Collect the furs, baggy. Enough XP to unlock in skill. Claws. Close range strike that will cut through all living creatures in front of you. That spear. A spear made of blood. There are enemies in front of you. I love shadow. For yours. Will explode after a short time, causing him. Myself, them, both. I use claws. For predators, gives tosses. These natural weapons can easily cut through. Are very useful for piercing and if you use your claws, you will oh. Confirm to save your choice.
That voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Mission up. I just here again. I am in London now. Somewhere near the Keystocks. I don't know this part of town. All I know is this. Killing people, murdering them, butchering them, breaking their making them like him. Is this what happened to me? Sister, I must follow the blood trail. And yes, sir, maybe I should have what happened to this place while I was away. Then I will find out who did this to me, who made me I am now.
Where is it? It's closed.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Here's the leech. Here! My head's spinning.
Oi! Come out, you coward!
I cannot enter.
Yes, I am clever then.
It's locked, all right.
Can I go up here?
It's locked.
No. I really want to know what's in there. But apparently not.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End. Go back home.
Die, vermin! Over there! There's one of them vermin!
There's a strength I never knew I had.
Dead, all right. Get them weapons ready! We found one! What's
Drink all this blood. So they can't hit me when I'm in the middle of drinking and action. I'm pretty much invincible when I'm there.
Very soon, every fiber of my being is afire.
Interesting.
I feel like a child learning the limits of my body. My strength, my reflexes.
Now we go pick up all the loot.
I'm not human anymore.
It's stable because there's people. And I have a drink from those people. The more I kill, the more endangered the city becomes. I also remember that. I don't remember how much I've found for it to become hostile. I think I have to kill all of them for it to become hostile. Yeah, the more you kill, the more it goes down. The more you heal, it goes up. That much I remember too. Join the ranks. Your king and country need you. Run the British ranks. Help the brave lads. Fountain. Join the ranks. Your king and country need you. Join the ... Help the ...
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us. I can't believe I'm doing this. It's locked, all right.
Nice.
seen us from the jump. I can...
Oh. I can now control it.
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Want to make sure I look at everything, pick up everything. I'm that kind of person.
I have this
Here's
thirst for
the
blood.
blood.
What will London have to say to me?
Feelings is pretty much the currency.
I cannot enter.
I cannot.
So many questions unanswered.
Like what, Jonathan? Give me a question. I have a question. I want to know a question. Longest
Another
cutscene.
corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum? The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
Oh? Let's follow it. Toggle your vampiric sense.
Fresh blood. The smell is so strong. Where has everyone gone?
I never saw that from my first couple times. Never saw the handprint. Never saw the handprint. New hideout is available. You just found a new hideout. Here you can spin your day while resting or craft items at... Not yet. Looks like it goes into here.
At last, a little life. Whoever he may be, the killer recently entered this bar.
Speak with...
Maybe some of the locals saw him.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
What I usually do is I go through all the options before I say goodbye.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Tell me more about these murders.
Every
The more you know, the better.
morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets, and I never go outside.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
Good. Good on him.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business, you hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Oh? He's healthy.
I've never even been to India.
There's gotta be some.
I'm
Good
gonna
evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
they keep talking
Yes.
to the locals.
I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Like I said, the more you know, the better.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You
Oh?
murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just... Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom, then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
Do we already know these two?
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, now all these terrible murders.
We were in a pandemic.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog? What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar. A turquoise turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
Are you always
Open.
open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
That's nice of Tom. Really nice.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess. No?
We need to.
I hope I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word.
Oh,
Anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
have to be a really bright night light, which is a really bright light I need. I'm afraid at the door.
And who might you be?
Six thing to do that thing. Let's call it 1,000. Ready? The pillar of the healthy district.
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire.
Oh,
Like you.
it does seem like an expert.
You seem the expert. How would that be?
I have my secrets, as you have yours.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I am performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docks have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished.
Oh?
Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
And what exactly is this brotherhood?
So Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
Oh. Yes.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I already know what I want to pick, but see if my aggressor made me a vampire, I don't think an end. Wouldn't that end me? I love vampires, but I don't know how it all works. Go with one. Go with this one.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Track the killer.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight.
Are they stupid or something?
Someone must know something.
Something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess. No?
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk, as usual.
Oh?
My God, his eyes. His face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the cannon factory before he
Oh
lost that
no.
job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
You just discovered a hint. It reveals a secret about a citizen or someone related to them. Citizen details. As a vampire, you will need blood to evolve. Okay, know that. Oh. You Iggy. Fatiguey. Fatiguey.
Are they stupid or something?
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
Never mind.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Vampire, you can force his citizen to reveal information thanks to a hint you have discovered. Blue Prom.
Tom, talk to me about the
Oh.
visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
That's the truth. I love how he says it. That's the truth. With an F, not a TH. Truth.
Who is he?
William, just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah, like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What do you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Oh
Thank you,
no.
Tom. If you see him, tell him I don't want him back
Thank you,
here unless he
Tom.
cleans up his act, okay?
Boats. Boats, boats, boats.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me? To the
Boats,
city?
boats, boats. Boats are over there. Britons working together, skilled workers in engineering and fair trades. Enroll today as war veterans, volunteer, work the men at the front. Plentiful surprise of mutians. You will not suffer injuries. Get to the factory line and feed the firing line. Is there anything? No? Anything from me? No.
I will return later.
Oh, that's somebody's hat?
It's locked.
Oh. Go this way.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. What's this? Some sort of note.
When's orders? October 30th from B. McCallum. Dock. Multiple deaths in Docks region. We believe a nasty soft. The bees locate the bees, purge it, and click warning. The recent reports this vampire is very violent. With extreme caution. I know we lack men in this part of town, but don't send rookies to investigate. I'm correct. We got frenzied. We got frenzied one killing each. Got a frenzied one killing each night. As always, search abandoned places first, like old house, basement, sewers, or warehouses. Destroy the leech. Others.
These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself.
Poor man.
This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. Blood and empty gin bottles. This Bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Oh! Weapons. Equip and press triangle. Your range. To use your range weapons. Click both standard damage and stun damage.
Ammunition
Oh,
crate.
thank you.
Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
Enemy card. Press 3 to spot enemy. Resistance. Some enemies are more resistant. Certain types are four resistant. There are 4 types of resistance: physical, melee, range, powers, blood, shadow. Orange indicates medium resistance. Red indicates high resistance.
Nothing here. Let's head back to a warm fire. Shut that foolish mouth of yours. You ever know McCullum to be wrong about anything?
Right. No time I can remember. But I've only been part of the guard 3 weeks.
Look at it!
This one's mine!
Did I seriously stun both of them? There's so many in here. Really wasn't about to die too.
Watch it! It's a killer! Oh, Christ!
Oh. Don't touch me. Oh. thing up here? Clearly not.
This is despicable.
Place.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Oh. Two-handed weapons. Grab a two-handed weapon and press triangle to use its special ability. The scythe, for instance, can be used parry an incoming attack, inflicting heavy stun damage if time.
Overcome this. We've done it before.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Must have more. Oh dear God, not again. William, please stop. Just a sip, I promise. You're my dearest friend. You're my last and dearest friend.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it.
Oh. Boss fight. I can tell you, it did not take me one try when I did this before. It took me several tries.
William, please, stop. William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders.
Here we
Patience,
go.
good fellows, I've come
Longest
to offer
cutscene.
help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Oh? Okay, no cutscene yet.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Can't read it yet. Just do not fear the sun. Do not burst into when they are daylight, but it hurts them really good. Personally, vampire would treat to see on the summer, blackened in a few minutes, turning from the inside. His eyes melted, unholy bones moved day long. In the a desiccated corpse which it to slowly regenerate when the sun disappeared behind the horizon. Then it set off to finally destroy. By the same fire, to leech never. Fire is our weapon of choice, brothers. Currently base is the best way to kill it. From you know your enemy. Ironly. Now belong is cutscene.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim.
Oh?
Who can say?
Oh, that?
The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted.
Damn.
And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stone, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. This so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Beautiful friendship indeed. So I am a vampire that works with blood. Vampires also drink blood. That is not. Not gonna turn out well at all.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Oh.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the
no.
morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Run, Dr. Swansea. Run.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that! Nah! It's my turn!
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river, dry it all.
Bastard gave me a good poke. Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
I'll kill you.
Insult me again and I'll put an end to your misery right now.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Better place. Blood quality indicates how much XP you will obtain from a particular citizen. Higher the blood quality or XP you will get. I will get 500 from Clay. Mesmerize. To drink the blood from your prey, you first need to mesmerize them and leave them out of sight from others. Your mesmerize level must equal or higher than the citizen's resistance. This is my favorite.
This fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
This is my favorite soundtrack. The shadows. Follow the red trail to lead your prey into the shadows. A temptation. Next, to embrace Clay clocks, press circle to release him. Pressing Clay will provide massive XP, but beware that there will be consequences. Learning more about citizens who collecting their heads will increase experience gained. Embrace. You threw a man off the river.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Mr. will soon suffer from the consequences of your action. See? So what happens here makes this suffer. I'm not reading. Only reading the.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
Thank you, Dr. Crane. I have a question for
I would
you.
like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Oh.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
I was not paying attention to that time.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Second floor, somewhere. Okay, so it'll obviously bring me.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Oh?
It's locked, all right. I cannot enter. This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Yeah, I don't think sleeping in coffins are very. This. It gave me a serum. Light regenerations. Right, 300 health. Then 150 health points over 50.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Rest in bed until the. Rest in bed until the. The following night. Measure district events. Every night, the consequences of your actions may improve or denigrate the district. It can be denigrated due to diseases spreading among citizens. Measure district events. The more lives you take, the unhealthier the district becomes. If a district health status drops below critical threshold, it will plunge into chaos. It is for you to decide the yeah, so you can see it's going down. But we're still healthy.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Also a good stopping point too. So pick up on this next week. See y'all in